Hello, I'm Pete Lester here to talk about situational leadership and chapter 12. Situational leadership as defined. Effective leadership depends on the situation, using our individual traits and behaviors to solve leadership issues with our organizations, at home. Now, leaders stand apart from the crowd, guiding and directing the situation. Situational leadership also has theories and models in the text. One point, models point to the leader's behavior and interaction, how they interact with followers and subordinates. The model points to situational factors, environmental factors, favorable or unfavorable conditions. Situational leadership is also adaptive, how the leader adapts to the situation and takes on a given situation. For example, the way that I take on a situation at my home that may be some type of emergency where my son may have broken his foot, or a situation that an employee has resigned at work and I need to address that situation. Now, my son, for instance, is very confident. He's outgoing, kind of cut and dried personality, real sharp. And he's bold and direct, so I have to take a different situational approach with him as I would an employee or my wife or someone at church. And the expectations and the boundaries are quite different in the situations. Now, Carson, he's 14 years old. He's kind of quiet, shy, and reserved. So I have to coax him through and build up his confidence in the situations to get through it. With gentleness and care, setting up smaller, tangible goals for him, or he'll become overwhelmed. Now, one of the theories, the LPC theory, or the least preferred co-worker theory, is based on the leader-member relationship. How the relationship's structured or unstructured, task-oriented, or is it people-oriented? Now, this particular model is a task versus relationship model. And the second one, the path-goal theory of leadership. Evans and House claim that leaders clarify their paths and their behaviors, leading to desired rewards. Now, the third one, situational leadership theory, is Vroom's decision tree approach. So a tree's broad and grows up, so builds upward into a vertical approach, describes how a leader gets involved, what type of responsibility grows with this leadership decision, how the leader is related to the subordinates and the decision-making process. Why is situational leadership so important? Because leaders are able to influence others. They direct them, they support them, they offer participation in situations, they make the decisions, and they also follow the paths of the organization. And some examples of situational leadership. The path goal, building a business. That business approach, you need to hire teams, build customers up. So there's a path and there's a goal at the end and rewards and benefits with that. Now, the LPC example would be the leader's traits are adopted by the followers, such as maybe a coach, coaching a basketball team or football team, how you're instructing others. And the third one would be decision tree approach, which we building up and demonstrating a leader's style. Now, is that leader a facilitator, a delegator, involved in consulting, that type of thing? How would we use situational leadership in our organizations? How do we involve that type of leadership in our work? Now, the assignment for me from my boss this week is to expand our logistics and transportation operation. So the path goal theory would work good. I'm going to direct the team. I'm going to support the team, participate, get involved, and we're going to achieve different rewards through our customers. We're going to add new customers, add new agencies across the country. And having 21 years of experience in this, the boss has called on me to get involved, and we know our path, and we know the goal that we're going to go on. We're going to motivate our team in this situation, work them through each little step, take away their uncertainty. We're going to build up small goals. We're going to reward our wins with our team. We're going to network. So some of the situational factors maybe. Employees do not see the big picture like the leadership does across the board. Employees are new to my workplace. 90% of our employees are very new to the industry and our organization. So I've got to work them through and direct them, participate, get involved again. And the challenge to you: how can you use situational leadership, such as the path goals theory that I've just demonstrated that I'm going to be using at work, in your organization, in your leadership approach or style, your traits or behaviors? That's something to think about as you go into your organization on Monday. To sum this up, situational leadership, let's look at this. It involves our leadership traits, our leadership behaviors, how we interact and respond, what type of abilities responsibilities we're going to take on, how we coach people, interact, participate, how we get our followers involved, and it includes how a leader reacts to a certain situation, models that we can think about in our workplace here, the LPC model, path goal theory, decision tree approach. Now, situational leadership, here's the key elements of this. It's how we direct, how we delegate, motivate our team. We build structures and relationships inside our organizations, and we work as a leader and member exchange our communication in situational leadership. Thank you, and have a great Thanksgiving. I look forward to more participation in the class. Thank you.